Well, today the death penalty trial begins for convicted Parkland school shooter Nikolas Cruz after he pleaded guilty for killing 17 people at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in 2018. Now, after nearly 3 months of jury selection, 12 jurors will decide whether Cruz will get life in prison or be put to death. ABC News contributor and managing partner at the Cochrane firm, Channa Lloyd. Also, ABC News contributor and former NYPD chief of detectives, Boyce, joining me now for more on this. Channa, let's start with you. What can we expect to happen in court today?
What you're going to see today is the state is going to put forth a case as to why the death penalty should be sought and should be granted by the jury in this particular case. You're going to hear victim impact statements. You're going to hear the egregiousness of what happened. You're going to probably also see cell phones from those that were inside the school. From the defense side, what you're going to see is they're going to put forth why he should be sentenced to life imprisonment with a possibility of parole. You're going to see mitigation come forward, any mental health issues, those things will be brought forth. Anything that may have caused the behavior that we saw are things that the defense is going to put forward.
And Bob, the jurors chosen for this trial will now visit this bloodstained crime scene and view graphic photos, videos, listen to intense emotional testimony. This experience definitely will impact them mentally and emotionally.
You're right, Kara. It is scarring when you go through these things, unless you have that develop that professional detachment, which these are common folks just sitting on a jury. So you're going to see some horrible things, and you're going to hear some horrible things. You're going to hear about failures, police failures in response to this as well. They should have stopped this earlier. But you're also going to see Nikolas Cruz and how he radicalized in his hate. So the nation's going to see something really, really incredible here in the next couple of months.
Well, Channa, we know for Cruz to receive the death penalty, the jury must be unanimous on this, and the defense is hoping for life in prison with no possibility of parole. So how do you think this is going to turn out?
The death penalty, when required to be unanimous, is one of the hardest things to achieve, because what you're asking is 12 individuals who have varying views to come together about this. Now, there are cases where the instance is so egregious that everyone has a common consciousness about what they believe the penalty to be. However, the death penalty is something that is extremely polarizing. So we're going to see a jury that's going to go through this information and try to make their best determination.
All right. And Bob, once the trial ends, the 12 jurors and 10 alternates can enload to others, but they won't receive any assistance from the judicial system, no type of post-trial counseling or anything like that. As someone who is the chief of detectives for the NYPD, what advice do you offer for them? I mean, this is something that, you know, it won't go away for sure mentally.
Yeah, it's the toughest civic duty you can really do with something like this. When you're in charge of someone's, whether he lives or dies, but also taking in all this information. It's really difficult, and I wish them well. I wish them that they need to talk about it once this is over, because they're going to see things that normal people don't see, and it's going to be very, very hard for them, and they need to address it.
And Channa, the penalty trial is expected to be about a month long. What will take place after that?
After that, what you're going to start to see is essentially what happens, right? So it depends on whether it's life imprisonment or whether it's a death penalty, but he'll be kept into custody, and we'll start to see those chains unfold.
All right, Channa, Bob, thanks so much, guys, for being with me this morning.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.